Up in the ride, it's a brand new motor. You're on a fly, live la vida loca. Nobody find it's a Coca-Cola. Hold on, hold on.
What's up, Cocos? It's your girl Aura.
And you with your boy Orion.
And we're back for season 2.
Let's go, baby. That was a long hiatus.
It was a very long time that we were gone.
But a lot happened since then, I must say.
Very much.
December?
We went on many holidays and we enjoyed lots of time in the sun. I was in Mauritius and I went to Sun City for a bit.
That's vibes.
Yeah.
That's vibes.
What did you get up to, Orion?
I was in KZN, into Dubs, and then I was in Sun City for a week.
How did we miss each other in Sun City?
When were you in Sun City?
Second week of Jan.
Oh, damn. I was there over the Christmas period.
Oh.
Yeah, those weeks. So missed each other just a little bit. But overall, good holiday?
Very good holiday. I enjoyed it too much. Too much that I don't want to go back to university.
Oh, let's not get started on that yet. Just trying to adjust to 2026. Can you believe it?
I can't.
2026, guys.
You know what's crazy? When I was younger, I always used to think that 2024 was so far away because that was the year that I was going to matriculate. And on my student card, right, it had 2024. And I was like, what is 2024, teacher? What number? Like, what's the significance in that number?
Yeah.
And now we're in 2026?
Yeah.
What?
Crazy, eh? Crazy. Like, I feel like last year was just like a fever dream. Time went by so quickly. And it's crazy to think now, I'm in my final year of university for my undergrad.
Oh my lord, you are.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're turning 20.
Hey, listen, I have not reached aunt status yet.
Let's not.
No, you reached aunt status. Let's not go there.
See, I'll admit it. I'm getting old, right? You also getting old though. The back pains a little bit there.
Hey,
you know.
When I was with the national team, they said I'm 19 going 91.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
It's a terrible thing because of all the pains and aches.
No, but to be fair, you with your kendo, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It does.
But speaking of the new year, any resolutions you have for me?
I do, actually. First up is I want to find my passion, what I want to do in life. And I want to start putting myself out there more and experiencing things that I wouldn't have done prior to, university life. Because even last year, I didn't go out much. I could have been jolling every Friday, but that wasn't me, I do want to try be that person this year. Even if it doesn't work, I want to try new experiences.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm down for an adventure always.
Hell yeah.
I feel like, last year, okay, obviously it's my final year. I need to lock in with school and campus. But in my free time, I want to obviously do new things, travel, go have fun, go on a hike,
Yeah.
Just be outdoors more, experience life that we haven't got to cherish yet, because coming into this first month of January and the end of December, I really got to realize how much I'm actually missing out on.
Yeah.
Because we're always glued and stuck to our phones. Look at us now. We're doing a podcast in the car.
Why not,
right?
guys? Why not?
We said season 2, guys, something new, something different. We still got the studio, don't get us wrong. But we need to change it up a bit.
Yeah. First episode of the new season. We're trying to shake things up, just like we want to shake up the new year. Exactly
that. But tell me, how often do you go out and just go look at the trees?
Unfortunately, not often enough. Because most of the time when I have free time, I'm either, sitting at my computer or I'm scrolling on TikTok. Doom scrolling, which is a terrible thing.
The amount of doom scroll this holiday is actually bad.
I think my average screen time was probably about 7 to 8 hours.
That's a lot.
I know. I know.
I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm probably the same. But I just want to... There's so many hidden gems that we fail to realize that we have within our country.
Yeah, just like the trees, you know?
Why are you gonna say it like this? You're making fun of me now because I said trees. But yeah, we got the trees, we got bushes, we got lakes.
We got flowers.
You know, just to experience life a bit, because we get so lost behind our devices.
Yeah.
It's like
we've forgotten to live
exactly.
life.
And moreover, life just changes so quickly. Like a month ago, I was in a completely different mindset area of my life compared to where I am now. Within a month, everything has changed. My perspective, my faith, everything. Just you can't describe it.
Yeah, I feel like at the beginning of 2026, everybody went through like this intense shift, because the same thing happened with me, where I realized that what I'm doing with my life currently is not what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm stuck in a cycle that I need to break out of,
And it's a thing of, when will we make that change, because one thing of, we'll always say we're going to, but when are you going to actually take a step back and make that change? Because one thing I stand by, faith without works is dead. If you don't put action to it, what are you going to expect? Right?
Yep.
So what's your other New Year's resolution? You have to have one.
Okay, so I have been wanting to like get fit and get in shape, because World Kendo Championships are happening next year. So I'm trying to get ready for that, and I'm trying to be the fittest version of myself.
Yeah.
So that I not only am I able to keep up with all of these other teams, but I want to beat their.
Yes, I agree. Yes, we're gonna be there, and I'll be there with the Coco squad.
Yes,
we'll be just cheering along the side. There, go Aura! Woo! But no, that's a goal. That's a goal.
Yeah.
But I also agree. Getting that fitness regime in. Making yourself look good. I mean, start taking creatine.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a big step.
I know, right? I was missing out all this time.
Yeah.
So, just like keeping a healthy mind, or a healthy body is a healthy mind. No, that's what they say. So yeah,
healthy lifestyle. Even though, listen, like I love my mom's curries.
Oh, yeah,
to my core. My core. But I know sometimes that it's helping with the weight.
To be honest, everyone knows this. Indian food is probably the most unhealthy.
Yeah.
Because of all the oil that is being used. Okay, there's a lot of sodium.
But there's turmeric, which is actually very good for your gut.
If you don't know what turmeric is, for you Indian guys, manja.
Listen, this is the Cocolites Podcast, Orion. I know we're white on the inside and brown on the outside, but that does not warrant anybody to not know what turmeric is.
No, I just had that spice to it, that little bit of masala over there, just like put a little bit in.
Salt Bay action.
Let's see your best Salt Bay action, Loki. You need to flex the muscles. It's like get the side profile. Just like. But yeah. And then in terms of university, how's things going that side?
So I've actually made quite a big change in my life recently, because I realized that I was falling into the mindset of I don't really want to do this, but I have to do this because, getting a degree is so important in this day and age. You can't really get very far without a degree, you know? And so I said to myself, I'm not going to stop my degree. I'm still going to continue my degree at some point, but I need that flexibility, that adaptability to be able to say to myself that even if psychology doesn't work out, I can try something else. There's always something better for me to do. So this year, I have decided to take a culinary course.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
Chef Aura in the building.
Pastry chef Aura.
Oh, there's a special name for that.
So I'm going into patisserie instead of your normal cookery and all of that stuff. And the reason why I chose patisserie is because I have something in the fridge. Her name is Salma, and she is a sourdough starter. And this is where it all started. I've always been baking my entire life, but Salma is what pushed me to take this opportunity, to take this leap, because I spent 4 weeks, every day I fed the starter, every single day like a child. I fed it. And then if it didn't work out, I tried again. I tried to make sourdough. If it came out like a flat boy, I tried again, It's the fact that I feel like going into this pastry school is going to be forcing me to realize that it's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to break at point, But the point is getting up and trying again.
100%. And it's actually crazy to think, okay, sourdough's bread, right?
Yes.
So her motivational, inspirational story at the end of this, when she's making money, it'll be like, it started with bread that made me make bread.
Yes.
That is a life code right there.
It is.
Caption it on a book. Caption it, copyright it. Making bread to get bread.
To get bread. I like that idea.
That is how you do business. I want 10% of whatever you earn, right?
Okay, we'll do it. I mean, I can't leave my brother in Cocolites out here.
You know how it goes. But yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you have that path, But there's thinking about it, there's many people who are in your situation who also need to make decisions now on what they want to do.
Yeah, because a lot of those matriculants are either have finished matric or are just starting matric.
Yeah.
Because me personally, when I got out of school, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't have a plan on what job I wanted.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, what's going to give me the best opportunity in terms of finding a job later on?
Yeah. 100%.
So I said, psychology and communication science, it can get me pretty far.
Yeah.
I could branch out into anything because people are going to need somebody who's able to see other people's perspectives and communicate with people.
Exactly.
So that's why I chose communications and psych. But university, gang. University. I feel like I've always wanted to take a gap year.
Yeah.
But my parents said no, or once you get out of that phase, get out of that routine, you're not going to get back into that routine. Knowing me, right? My family knows me, and they were like, Aura, if you stop studying, you're never going to get back into it. Because you're going to realize that if you're starting to make money, there's no point in getting a degree, but there is a point in getting a degree.
Yeah.
Because you can make a lot more money.
Exactly. And speaking of gap years and things, the matrics of 2025 got their results.
I know.
And, from looking at it, it's definitely not what any of us were expecting.
Yeah, which is quite unfortunate because I had a friend, she's super smart, right? Yeah. And she put so much effort into studying for her matric, and what happened was she got 79 for most of her subjects, which is one off from a distinction. One off from a distinction, and most of her subjects were like this, which is so annoying. Yeah.
No, and the risk behind that is you sending in your papers for remarking. There's no guarantee that your mark is going to go up, There's actually a possibility it can go down.
Yeah, because they might have been more lenient when they were marking or less lenient,
So I guess that's left the dilemma of universities and, many people not getting accepted. So,
and getting accepted into what they want to study.
Exactly.
Which is not leaving people to find what they're passionate about.
And the problem is now, people are, they'll either take a degree which they're not happy with, or they'll be forced to, take a gap year. And now coming next year, right, the applications will be overcrowded with the matriculants of 2026.
Yeah, and then it's just gonna be a
dilemma.
A dilemma.
It's gonna be a big dilemma. But I mean, look at it now. We have a new university on the block.
Emirates University.
Emirates.
So I actually went to the campus because I wanted to see what I had to do to re-register because I was studying with Varsity College last year. And I went onto that campus and it really just looked like an office block. And there was so little parking, which doesn't make sense because so previously at Varsity College, they said you can go park at Benmore and we'll have shuttles that will come pick you up from Benmore to take you to Varsity if there's not enough parking at VC.
Yeah.
But now they said there's no shuttles because it's on a main road. And my thing is, we're spending probably 10 grand a month paying for these fees, and somehow still they can't even, one, have enough parking for us, but two, if they don't have enough parking, they're not accommodating us with shuttles.
I mean, I understand the merger, right? Obviously, it's Varsity College, Vega, and MSA, right? I understand, like, obviously, they want the university title, but obviously now it's going to be overcrowded.
Yes.
And now we're still stuck in the same position of, yes, they can accept maybe their standards are like getting higher now, but there'll still be a finite amount of people that will be allowed in the university.
Of course there will be, but the thing is, it's who can pay the most amount of money at the end
it's still
of the
privately
day.
owned.
Yes.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we're looking at stats, right? The University of Johannesburg, where I go, UJ, they accept the most. They get the most applications every year, about 600,000 applications, right? But they only allowed to take 10,000 students.
Sure. And that leaves how many children displaced?
Exactly, right? And if you look at WITS, probably only taking about 7,000. UP only taking about 5,000 students every year. So now, if we're having so many students, you know, and a lot of people excelling in their matric years, what are they left with?
Yeah, what is left with the people that put in effort, but they just can't attain like 80s distinctions, 90s, you know?
So what is your best advice to a student, boy or girl, that just finished their matric year, right? They unfortunately didn't get the opportunity to get into the degree they wanted or the university they wanted. What will you tell them?
My advice would be, don't let what universities have said get you down, because everybody knows, or you personally know, what you can give to society,
what
you're capable of. And if you're willing to put in that effort and that energy to get to the next level, that's your choice. And these universities can't dictate what you can and can't do. You can, even if you decide to work for a year to get some money, you can go study in a different country. Who knows? Because it might be better off for you pushing yourself to do something that you're not familiar with or you're not accustomed to will actually make you more resilient at the end of the day.
I think a valuable knowledge that I gained, you know, from my experience so far at uni, you don't need to have that degree to have the best job in the world, you know, because when you come to the real world after you finish your degree, it's a thing of experience over intelligence.
Yes.
You can have all the distinctions you want in the world, but if you don't know how to apply your knowledge, you're not going to get anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
And it is the year of 2026, right? And I can say this year, you know, for all of you guys who aren't, you know, where you want to be, aren't studying, we're in a society where there are so many gaps in the market, so many business opportunities. You can go out in the world, create content like us. You can go out and, you know, become a singer. Look at Tyler.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
You don't need a degree to make something in this world.
Or Charlize Theron, you can become an actor. Or Trevor Noah, you can become a comedian.
You can be at the Grammys being the MC of one of the biggest events in the world.
And trashing the president.
Oh, Greenland, right?
Yes.
That
was so funny. But the one thing that was so funny that Trevor Noah did is he placed a bet on a word that would be said at the Grammys. And that word was potato. And what did he do? When he was MCing, he said potato. He made money just like that. Just like that.
But it's true though. You don't need to go through all these loops of university or anything to make a name for yourself.
No.
Tyler won, but best African album or artist again. For what, the second year in a row now?
She's making moves.
Money.
Yeah.
She's traveling the world. She's doing concerts. She's performing.
And it looks like she's enjoying herself while she's doing it.
Exactly.
And that's also one of the biggest things, that in anything that you're doing, you're enjoying yourself.
And I think that's the shift in mindset us as the younger generation need to achieve. Whether you like from the ages of entering high school 13 all the way to our ages of like 24, 25, or maybe 20.
We are not 24,
I'm saying
25.
young youth, right?
Sorry, Mr.
We still 19, right? But what I'm saying is till like those ages 24, 25. Don't confine yourself to what society tells you need to be. You create your own destiny. You have the pen in your hand, with the help of your family, with most importantly the help of your God, anything you put your mind to, you can achieve.
You can.
Right?
Yeah. And that's also why we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to show that there's a way to do things without having to study. Yes, we are studying.
We are studying, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But we want to make a way for ourselves that's not just studying.
Like, it'll be nice at the end of this to say, okay, look, I am a qualified mechanical engineer, right?
Yes.
But if I'm able to have the opportunity to earn millions, one day through the podcast, through our ventures, who's to say you wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
And that's why we're saying, don't close yourselves off. Have a business mindset in 2026 of, I only want to see growth. And nothing is easy.
Nothing. Yeah. It is definitely not easy, but with your support structures is what makes it easy.
Yeah, 100%. I think also it's the thing of your mindset. If you have a weak mindset, you're not gonna make anything.
If you're sitting on your phone doom scrolling day after day, then you're not making a change in your own life.
Okay, like let's be honest with ourselves, right?
Yes.
Before the podcast, how many times would you be on your phone scrolling on TikTok, right? And looking and being like, oh, okay, I want to be like that person. I want to make my name for myself. But you're just sitting, doing nothing.
Yep.
Right?
Way too many times, actually. And it's like, I want to make those TikTok videos, but I'm like, I don't have the just for that.
Yeah. No, 100%. I get you. But we made it.
We did.
Now, also another thing is consistency.
Yes.
Being consistent. If you don't put in the effort, don't expect results.
Yeah. You see, we post every Saturdays, and we've stayed consistent for the most part.
Well, for season one.
And we took a little break because we were figuring our lives out in that time. We were focusing on our exams, on our assignments. We were focusing on what really needed to be done in that moment in time.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we knew we could come back to the Cocolites and make our moves again.
I think just to entice you guys and make you guys more excited for what we have in store for season 2, I think there's a lot more real, fun, different content, It won't just be confined to a room where we're speaking and news around us. We're trying to get everyone else involved, We're trying to have fun with it.
We're trying to engage all of our viewers.
Right? So it's like, what do you guys want us to do? What do you want to see on the channel? You guys must drop that down in the comment section for us, definitely.
Definitely, because Orion and I are thinking of like vlogging and going on hikes and stuff like that. Because why not?
Not you using my New Year's resolution over here.
Hey, it's something that we need to do. It's something that gets us into that mindset as well.
100%.
Of not being lazy.
Actually, there's actually one thing our viewers can help us with. Right? We need Valentine's Day dates.
It's quite unfortunate. Both of us are single going into 2026 Valentine's Day. But hey, that's okay.
What happened to your Valentine?
I haven't had a Valentine's since 2024, Orion.
Actually. That's long.
I know.
Is there a reason for it?
The reason is my standards are very high at the moment. So I'm not just saying yes to anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody that I can actually connect with on a deeper level. And that our values align to some point. Because why must I just go date the first guy I find just because I don't want to be single?
Exactly.
Right? Like when I went to Amsterdam, actually, I figured out how to be happy just being me.
Yeah.
And how to be within myself.
No, I get that. And that's good information to have,
Why don't you have a Valentine, Orion?
To be honest, I don't really believe in Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I don't actually genuinely want to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Reason being is because why do you confine yourself to one day to love someone the most when you should be doing that every single day?
Yeah, I agree. I also don't like the concept of like Mother's Day and Father's Day, because you should be showing gratitude to these people every day.
Single day, So it's like, I don't want love to just be shown extra on one day.
Yes.
Like, I can go and I can go buy you flowers tomorrow and I'll be like, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, what are we getting? Red roses, sunflowers.
You know what you can do? You can do? You can buy me a bouquet of forever roses that have been crocheted by me.
You just walk into yourself at the moment. What is this?
Hey.
I'll think about it. How about that? I'll think about it. But yeah, no, that's just my opinion. I feel like I choose to be solo this Valentine's Day.
Understandable.
Plus, like you said, standards are up there. Standards are definitely up there.
Yeah, and I'm tired of dropping my standards just for a guy.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to be lonely,
The thing is, like, I know what I want.
Yes.
I know what I want in a woman, right? But it's a thing of, you can't always get your perfect woman, right?
Yeah.
And you can't make someone your perfect individual. So it's about trying to find that person that you are willing and wanting to grow with constantly,
Somebody that's as adaptable as you are.
Exactly that. But hey, maybe next year you'll have one.
Hey, Orion, there's still a week until Valentine's Day. We don't know what's gonna happen in this week.
You just randomly find a Valentine in a week's time.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, maybe I'll find one.
Hey, who knows? The Cocolites might pull through.
Oh, actually, maybe they'll play matchmaker for you.
Indian matchmaker.
Oh no. Okay, wait, live update, right? What has your type changed since the last time we spoke? No? You're gonna remind the viewers what your type is? No? But yeah, on the spot, yeah.
Well, I feel like at the moment I am looking for somebody whose values do align with mine more.
Yeah.
So with the fact that I want to start going out more and experiencing new things, not just going to clubs, experiencing new things.
Yeah.
That's what I want to find in a partner.
For me, I know this is going to sound so old in saying it, but I'm at that stage in my life, right? Where I don't want to do all that stuff. I'm done with all the going out, clubbing, that's not for me.
Orion, you just turned 20, dude. You haven't turned 20 yet.
But I'm being serious about it. My life has taken a complete 360 since last year, I center my whole life around God. And that's just how I am as a person, I want someone to match those values for me. Yes, we'll have fun. I want to go do all these things. But I need someone that's going to love me.
Yeah.
I know what I deserve, and I don't want less than that,
Nobody does.
And I deserve trust, I deserve loyalty, I deserve all of these things. So when it's not given to me, what do you expect? That's how deep. Whoa.
Okay, Orion. I see. Yes. I see where you're getting at.
Yes.
But
yeah, I don't want anything right now, to be fair.
That's understandable.
I think, like I said, 2026 is a year for business. It's a year to grow myself.
Yes. I like that. I like that a lot. Because you can't get anywhere in life if you don't focus on yourself at some point in your life.
Exactly. Are you where you want to be as an individual?
Actually, going into this year, I am.
Oh, that's good.
I'm actually very excited because I feel like I'm aligning my values with my higher self currently.
Yeah.
So I'm going in the right path.
Yeah.
On the right path, because you'll always find a fork in the road. You can choose right or left, but the thing is, I chose a different path this year, and it's actually really exciting because I feel more excited.
No, that's good. I'm glad. You must have that excitement to wake up in the morning and say, I'm gonna do this, that.
Yes. But I'm also like going into this culinary school. I know I'm going to be standing for like 4 to 8 hours. Which am I ready for? Maybe, maybe not. But the thing is, I wouldn't know until I try it.
That's true. That's a different type of cardio than we were expecting. But I mean, it does the job. Don't look at me like that. Anyways, what was it?
You were talking about.
But I agree with you. You know, I got into this year not where I wanted to be, like in terms of mentally. But it's kind of seeing how the first few weeks of January went. I had a mental switch.
Yes.
You know? Because university is coming up, I wanted to have that mindset for the new year. And now I'm in a place where I know what I need to achieve, what I want to do, and I've set my goals up. Happy days?
Happy days.
But, I mean, what is your main goal for the end of this year? By December, what you're going to say you have achieved this?
By December, I want to say that I am peak aura. So I am at the peak of my fitness, where I can be training day after day, which is not necessary, but it's something that I want to say that I can do.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say that I walked out of this year with no regrets.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a thought in my mind where I was like, I should have done this, or I wanted to do that, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's I don't want to have those excuses this year.
Yeah. 100%. We can't be living off excuses our whole life.
Yeah.
You know? And I agree with you on that, peak Orion end of this year, right? And then I want to come out of this year firstly saying I'm a qualified mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
That's a goal. And then in terms of, my personal growth, I just want to be, in a happier state where I can see everyone progressing around me and I'm progressing for myself. Because seeing the upliftment of others uplifts me.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
That is very, very nice.
Like if you had to be crying right now, I'd be sad for you.
Yeah.
But now that you're smiling, I'm smiling with you. You get me?
I see.
So I think that's a mindset people need to have.
It is. It's the empathy.
Exactly. And I think we both need empathy for being single this Valentine's.
Hey, but guys, you must let us know who your Valentine is down below in the comments.
Okay, what gifts, Nikki, if you had to be in a Valentine's, what gifts would you say is the most priceless?
Priceless?
That you'd want to receive.
Okay, I'm very materialistic, so first off, I am going to say chocolates. Because if I get if I get like that big box of Ferrero Rocher, hey, there's no limits to the sky. But one of the things is I would also prefer an experience over a gift.
Okay.
Something that we can do together that says that we did this together, It's not just something that came from nothing.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I mean, something that was bought.
Something that was bought.
I like when we have a shared experience together.
Yeah.
So if we're making something, even if we're at home, and you bring like a bag of clay and we make something together, that's more special to me because that's priceless. It's something that we did together and it holds a memory.
No, 100%. I mean, as a guy, right, in your perspective, for Valentine's Day and getting gifts, I wouldn't per se want gifts. I'd more so want to go do something. Like let's go out on a date together, whether it's like a night market sound cute, or like go for dinner, even though it's cliche.
Yeah.
But I feel like for me, because I always said quality time, that's first for me. So if I can just be in your presence and we can do something, loving, sure.
It's what matters. And Valentine's Day is on a Saturday this year.
Ooh.
So, everybody that's going to be out is probably going to be single.
You want it as the... Yeah, no. Oh. I don't know about that one, but... nah.
We're keeping it PG, right?
Yes, we are. But... Saturday, you can do something in the morning. go out for the afternoon, have fun at night, and then... Yeah.
You know what's lovely? Is my Saturday morning is going to be training. Because they scheduled squad training on Saturday, Valentine's Day.
What a day to have training.
Yeah, I know.
What a day
it's
to have
definitely
training.
a day for love.
Yeah, just hitting people in sticks there. Nah, I get you. What's it called again?
Kendo.
No. Is it called?
Shinai.
Yeah, you're hitting them with that. I don't disrespect. And then your sensei will come for me. That's like, But let's see. Like you said, we have a week left. Maybe things will change. Maybe next time on the next episode, Aura will tell us about how she got asked. Right?
I mean, hey, I'm going to be going to a Singles Day event on the 12th.
Oh.
So who knows? I might have a Valentine or I might not, depending on who that person is.
And if anyone asks you, record it. Because, you see those TikToks of people holding, will you be my Valentine? Like, at schools like Hero and stuff. And you get the biggest rejection ever.
Oh my gosh. Those things are so crazy.
Do you think you'd handle public rejection?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah. I've become way too comfortable in myself that if somebody wants to judge me, that's your business, not mine. You know?
I get you on that. But hey, we'll wait for the stories next time, right? And I hope you guys are looking forward to the season of the second. Season 2 of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on all our social media platforms. Our Instagram, our TikTok. If you have Facebook, you can follow our Facebook.
Yeah.
And subscribe to us.
Yeah. And like and comment down below, who is your Valentine?
Exactly.
Let us know. We want to know.
We want to know the stories. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.